this morning. I got up with a scent of a woman. Just picture if you would what life would be. Ain't much good without a woman. She can be a constant pain. Oh, that woman. But those hips, she's got me whipped, and it's just too hard to resist. What a woman. Hey, she'll put a smile upon her face and take you to the higher place. So don't you underestimate the strength of a woman. Strength of a woman. Tender lips, they're so sweet. Gentle where she softly speaks. Such an angel when we meet. God bless the ground beneath her feet. She can take you on a high, be a comfort when you cry. But if you look into her eyes, you'll see the strength of a woman. Strength of a woman. She'll put a smile upon her face and take you to the higher place. So don't you underestimate, yeah, strength of a woman. Strength of a woman.
All right, thank you all. Thank you all for your patience. Thank you all for your patience. I'm very glad to announce to you that we are also live on our Facebook page. We are live on our Facebook page, Longreach Reality TV and Longreach TV Network. We are live on these two pages. This evening, I'm very glad to announce to you that we are very power-packed lineup of topics to discuss right now. We're very power-packed lineup of topics to discuss. And I'm not doing this alone. I'm doing this with a team. And we will talk about Leader Z all the way from South Africa. Leader Z, are you here? Can you unmute and just say hi to everybody? Leader Z, all the way from South Africa. You can unmute and just say hi to everyone. Let everybody know that you are here with us. Hello, Z. Okay, I'm sure Z is not ready now, but at appropriate time, we invite her over. We also have Sylvia Lawson, the diva in Ghana, also on this call. Sylvia, can you say hi to everyone?
Hello, good evening. Good evening to everybody. I'm happy to be here and I'm ready to learn as well. Thank you, Leader Kennedy.
All right, thank you very much, Sylvia. We also have one of our upcoming leaders in Ghana who also is very promising, and very soon, I'm sure he's also going to explode. He goes by the name Samuel Adjei. At the appropriate time, we will introduce him as well. Sammy, if you are in the house, can you unmute and say hi?
Hi, Ken. Hi, everybody.
All right, thank you very much, Samuel. So, ladies and gentlemen, this evening we're talking about the economic storm. We are very much aware of the storm that is blowing all across the world. We are all very much aware about the storm that is blowing all across the world. And the question is, how do we get solution to this storm? How do we get solution to this storm? And that is why we are here in your space this evening. And these amazing leaders are going to discuss this. We're also going to be sharing our testimonies of how we've been able to overcome some of the storms in our lives. And we're also going to talk to you about how you can build a successful business right from home. And that is why we come to your space this very evening. If you're excited to be on this call, drop in the chat box 111. Let me feel your energy. Let me feel your energy right now. If you're very excited to be in our mix this evening, drop 111. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Just keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Want to see it in the chat box? Drop in the chat box 111 if you're excited about this topic. Now, to start with, I would want to talk about some of the crises or some of the storms that are happening in today's world, for which reason we believe that there is a new wave that we all need to embrace the solution. And we believe that we do have that solution. I'm very certain that we do have that solution to share with you this very evening. I'm sure we do have the solution to share with you this very evening. But then before I do that, I would want to quickly introduce myself for the sake of those who may not know me. I would quickly love to introduce myself for the sake or for the benefit of those who may not know me. So quickly, let me introduce myself for the sake of those who do not or who may not know who I am. So like I said earlier, my name is Kennedy Amoako and I am the revolutionist. That is how I call myself. I'm the revolutionist, and I'm going to explain to you why I call myself the revolutionist. Let me share my profile quickly and then we take it up from there. So by profession, I am a chartered accountant. I'm a member of ACCA. ACCA is an accountancy body globally. ACCA is an accountancy body globally. It's a professional accountancy body. Then aside this, I also run an accounting firm. So with my ACCA certification, I decided to run my own accounting firm. And what we do is that companies outsource their accounts department to us, and we run the accounts department for them. I also manage a credit union in Ghana, which is a microfinancial institution. Then I also run another credit union as a consultant, PGW Credit Union. This is a credit union for all Longreach members in Ghana and the world, but it's based in Ghana. So all Longreach members can receive their commissions through the credit union, and at the same time, we can wire the commission to them wherever they find themselves across the world. So if you are running your Longreach business in Ghana, yes, our credit union can help you receive your commissions globally. And if you are running it in Ghana also, you can receive your commissions through the credit union and still earn interest and access loan facilities. Then I also run a marketing company called PGW Marketing Company. This marketing company is focused on only Longreach products, only Longreach products. Aside this, I also have a club called PGW Ghana. It's a sub club of PGW Global. Then in a space of 5 years in network marketing, which is going to be the focus of our discussion today, I've qualified for 7 car funds within a space of 5 years. Each car fund is worth $13,000, except for the one I had in 2022, which is lesser than $13,000. Then trips that network marketing company promises, especially Longreach International, I've qualified for several of these trips. And one of them coming on 23rd May, Longreach Ghana is taking 12 people to Greece and Amsterdam. We're just going to have fun for 1 week, go for a vacation, and come back to Ghana to build our business. Then in Longreach also, they give opportunity to investors to own regions, like a franchise, very huge franchise. I control 2 regions in Ghana here by myself, my own investment. And there are 5 others that there are other investors in PGW who have acquired it, and I'm helping them to run it. Then in 2021, I joined the best regional stockist for 2 regions in Ghana here. So this is who I am as Kennedy Amoako. This is who I am. Thank you very much. If you're excited about my profile, please drop something in the chat box. Let me feel your energy. Let me feel your energy. If you're excited about my profile, just show some love, show some love. Now, I'm going to do the introduction very briefly, and then we take it up from there, very briefly. Somebody says that the recording has stopped. I think the recording is still on. We are live on Facebook. I can see it from here that we are live on Facebook. All right, quickly. Now, what has changed in the world? You all bear with me that in the past, everybody goes to school, we finish school, and we are all looking forward to government to employ us. This is typical in the African continent. Very typical, especially in my country, Ghana here. But today, what do we see in the world? The government does not have the jobs for us because so many things have changed. So many things. One of them is the fact that the population in Africa, in most countries, are increasing rapidly, and the space to get jobs are not available. They are not available. The jobs that we seek for in the public sector is not available. What about the private sector? Now, every investor is seeking to make profit. And because of this, everybody is looking for efficiency. And now technology have come to take over the work of human beings. Let me give you a typical example. Even when you go to the airports globally now, and you want money, you want to buy a card and get money, you can buy the card from machines, ATM machines. You want to put money in your bank account, ATM machines are receiving deposits. You want to withdraw money from your bank account, ATM machines are dispensing. Even let's put ATM machines aside. These days, you can just use your mobile phone to do your banking. Your banking services are now on your mobile phone. Mobile money services are all over. Cash App services are all over. Zelle is all over. So even the telcos are going into mobile money services. The banks are now having challenges competing with the telcos. So they are looking for ways to achieve their profit in the most efficient manner. And the way to go is to give the power to their customers. Technology has taken over the work that human beings are supposed to do. And I'll give you another example. Even in the accounting world, gone are the days we go to school, we learn accounting, and we learn how to do debit and credit, and it sounds so technical. Today, the debit and credit has been translated into IT. So there are accounting softwares that you don't need to be an accountant to use it. Therefore, companies don't desire the services of bookkeepers, accountants again. Now, because of technology, so many things have changed. Now let's come to COVID time. When COVID came, so many institutions now started changing the way of doing things. Companies laid down a lot of people. So many people lost their jobs. And that has added on to the unemployment rate. Now, the tax systems of various countries are also changing, and it's making it very unfriendly for businesses to even expand further and further and further. So with all these things that are happening across the world, we need to find another solution of making money. We need to think of plan B, and the plan B is entrepreneurship. The plan B is running your own business. But if you run to going to do your own business, that one too, there is a problem you need to fix. If it is not a matter of huge capital you need to start your business with, it will be office space. Because anybody you even dealing with online is looking at credibility. The first question is, where is your office? I remember when I started doing business on Facebook, somebody called me when I placed an ad, and the person was, am I not sure it's a scam? I felt so insulted. And that led to me having to set up a website to run my business so that people can believe it easily. I don't know whether you are getting the point I'm making. So people would want to verify whether the business you are talking about is genuine. And that means then you need an office space. If you don't have an office space, how do you start a business? So that also becomes an issue. After getting an office space, now you need personnel to work with. The staffs, you need an accounts person, you need a marketing officer, you need an administrator, you need a secretary, you need salespeople, you need so many people to run a business very efficiently. Where are you going to get them? How are you going to pay them? You will need a lawyer just to make sure that you don't breach any law. You need a tax consultant just to make sure you save some taxes. Let's put that aside. Now you need to also register your business with the regulatory agencies. Before you can run any business, any legally acceptable business in any country. I'm not sure you can start a business in any country without registering the business. Then it becomes a challenge. And even now you need to find customers. You just started a new business. Nobody knows about your business. How do you break through? Who will believe you? It becomes challenging. The other issue, bigger picture is whatever business you want to run, other people may be running the business. So now you need to face competition. And sometimes if your business is something new and you want to start it, when you start it and people get a concept, some people will use money to swallow you down. All these things makes it frustrating to start afresh an entrepreneurship business. See, the world has changed so much, but today's salvation has come. Drop in the chat box salvation. Drop in the chat box salvation. We're going to give you a solution that overcome all these challenges, whether it is huge capital you need, whether it is office space you will need, whether it is personnel you will need, whether it is a lawyer, legal person you need, whether it is customers, how to find customers, whether it is competition issue you need to overcome. Just name it. Just name it. We brought you solution. We're coming to tell you why we think that there is a storm that is affecting the economy. And we have the answer to that because we've tasted it, we've experienced it. Without much ado, I'm going to introduce the next speaker. And the next speaker is going to talk about why we believe that we have an opportunity for you to consider. And if you already on that platform, then trust me, just trust me. Just get prepared to blow everybody's mind. Just get ready to blow every single person's mind. Because what the next speaker is going to talk about, trust me, you are just going to be amazed. Without much ado, this speaker we are talking about is no other person, but I'm sure it's somebody that you might have seen before. Anytime she speaks, when she speaks, mountains shake. And this is a professional. She's a fellow chartered accountant. You have no idea what that means. This person has been in a network marketing industry, Long Reach International Business, for about 3 years. And within 3 years of being in this business, she's qualified for 2 car funds, meaning she has experience. She had one last year and she's qualified for another one this year. For travels uncountable. The just ended Dubai trip. She qualified for 4 slots, paid for expenses she's about to take advantage of. Ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, this person is also a mother of, I think, 3 children, if I'm not mistaken. She will confirm. And still married. She's a mentor to many people and a mentee also to Charles Campbell, one of the top star directors in our business. So you see, she's a mentor to many people and a mentee to people who know road. So you can just imagine. Without much ado, help me with some noise in the chat box. Let's welcome Sylvia Diva Lawson to take over. Sylvia, you have the floor.
Thank you so much, Kennedy. And thank you, everybody who is on the call. You being on the call today, thank you, Bill Rich, I can see you. SD Sylvia, thank you. Thank you, Lucy. I see the fire emojis. Let the fire emojis flow. And if you haven't shared the link or invited people, please do so. Do so, because what we are about to release this evening is a potent concoction which can change your life. We are talking about the economy and it seems all gloomy, but thank God there's always a solution. And I'm here to talk about why network marketing is a very good plan B. Plan B meaning that you already have a plan A. You are already employed somewhere. You have an 8-to-5 job. You have a business you're already running. But we all know that to gain financial freedom, you need more than one source of income. So you need a plan B, a plan C, a plan D. But today we are just coming to talk about one option, which is the multi-level marketing or network marketing, as most people describe it. What is network marketing? Network marketing is a model, is a business model that some companies use to share wealth, to distribute their wealth. Some companies use it to create wealth amongst ordinary people. And it is on the backbone of something that J.D. Rockefeller once said. If you know J.D. Rockefeller, he once said that he would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of his own effort. That is leverage, and that is network marketing. And that is the option that I believe that, or one of the options that we believe can help you through this economic downturn, help you counter all that Ken has talked about in the various economies, in the various countries that we find ourselves. Network marketing, why is it the plan B? If you do your research well, you realize that it has created more millionaires than any other industry, more millionaires than any other industry. That alone is one reason why you should really look at network marketing and not focus on the bad things that people say about network marketing. Give yourself the chance. Do some research. What exactly is this thing that is making people's lives turn around? The good news I have for you is also that network marketing, to succeed in network marketing or to even start network marketing, you need no qualifications. You need no experience. If you don't want this, what do you want? Nobody's asking you for your certificate or how many years you have worked in which department or which industry. No, come just as you are and you can succeed. All you need to have is an open mind and ready to learn, ready to roll up your sleeves and work. Another good thing is that this plan B, you can start with very low startup capital. Some businesses to start, they tell you, go bring $10,000, find $20,000 to import a container of a certain product from China to come and sell or distribute. You need a certain amount of money. Network marketing, very low, very low. You can start with lower than $50. Very low. And you don't need qualifications. So the barrier to entry is totally broken. You have no excuse to avail yourself to earn another stream of income. With a low startup in network marketing, all you need is your mobile phone. This tool we have that I believe everybody has. And of course, we all have internet. That is why we are in this meeting today. You need a mobile phone. You can work from home. You can work in any corner. You can even sit in your toilet and work and make money. You don't need to have inventory, huge inventory with a warehouse with cars going and coming. Very low startup cost. And the good thing is, looking for customers, you already have the customers. You're on social media. With the power of your phone and the internet, you can sell anything to anybody. That is the power of network marketing. And that is why it is a plan B. Anybody who doesn't want to consider it as a plan B is somebody who may be lazy, let me put it that way, because the barriers to entry are almost non-existent. Another reason why you should look at network marketing is that it opens you up for international partnerships. Can you imagine? We have Lady Z all the way from South Africa. I haven't met her in person, but I've seen her many times, and she's a business partner. She's in South Africa. She's been training us on sales. This is a business mogul. But because of network marketing, I have met her, and she has impacted me in so many positive ways. In the same vein, you can also have a business partner or business partners all over the world, staying in your corner, but powered by multi-level marketing. You will develop yourself, no matter who you are. Network marketing will make you a logistics director, a sales director, training manager, recruitment executive. You will learn emotional intelligence, how to control your emotions, how to speak to people, how to approach people. Network marketing will even teach you how to dress, how to present yourself, not just your message, yourself. This is a business or an industry that will make the best out of you. You can start earning the moment you log in to this network or this system. You don't wait for 3 months. You don't wait for 1 month. Everything depends on you. What you put in is what the business churns out for you. You sign up today, you decide to focus and work, tomorrow you start earning. And you have the potential of a very long-term residual income. What does residual income mean? It means that you work hard, then at a point, you don't need to put in that much effort, but still money comes. Whilst others are sleeping, you are working now. But give yourself a few years. Whilst you are sleeping, you are earning. Whilst you are sleeping, others have now woken up and they are trying to build their future. You are earning passively. Network marketing can give you funds to start another business. It can give you monies that can blow your mind. Ken said, since I started with my current company, which is Longridge, next month I'll be 3 years. I've qualified for so many trips. I've qualified for 2 cars. That is aside the commissions I earn weekly. Imagine if this was your plan B and you are working it alongside the work you are doing. Is it not something good that will push you? Is it not something that will fuel the dreams you have for yourself? If you have not considered network marketing, I think you should start considering network marketing. In conclusion, I would also want to add that what we earn is not just local money. You will earn worldwide. I sit here in Ghana, but by the platform that I work with, the network marketing that I have joined, I earn from activities from all over the world. I have team members in other countries, in Ghana, in Nigeria, South Africa, UK, in the US, as they are using the products. I'm here in Ghana and I'm earning. That is the power of leverage, and only network marketing can give you that. The power of leverage. Above all, you work at your own pace. Nobody is going to come shouting at you, this is your target, why haven't you met it? Why haven't you done this? Why haven't you? No, you work at your own pace. But seeing that you have the power of leverage, you would up your game, because the potential of your earnings is in your own hands. The potential of your earnings is in your own hands. So that is the little I can share on what network marketing is and why you should consider it as a plan B. If you are on this call, either on Facebook or on Zoom, and you have not considered it, please, this is an industry or a profession that has professionals. You have medical doctors, lawyers, accountants, business women, market women, students, illiterates, professors. Everybody is making it on this platform. Look at it again. And if you are already on this platform, but you haven't really pushed yourself to get what this platform can offer, I'm encouraging you. The people who are succeeding don't have 2 heads, neither do they have 4 hands or 3 legs. They are as intelligent as you, and most of you are even more intelligent than the people who are succeeding. Avail yourself. Network marketing is a better option. Thank you so much. Kennedy, back to you.
Thank you very
please.
much, Sylvia. Thank you very much, Leader Sylvia. We are most grateful. If you got value from Sylvia's presentation, please drop in the chat box 222. The next speaker is just going to blow your mind. If you got value from Sylvia's presentation, drop 222, 222. Keep it flowing, keep it flowing. Let it flow. I'm sure there are some new people on this call who are wondering, what is this woman crowd talking about? She's talking about cars, about travel, she's talking about leverage and all that, and you are getting confused. If you're on this call and you are confused, you don't understand what we are talking about, drop in the chat box confused. If you are confused, you're just wondering, these people, what are they talking about? They are talking about some leverage, some system, something. Just drop in the chat box confused. If you are confused, we've succeeded in confusing you. Drop in the chat box confused. Oh, so there is nobody confused here. We all understand what Sylvia said. We understand the system she's talking about. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Richard says, laugh out loud. Yes, laugh out loud. We're about to listen to the next speaker. We are about to listen to the next speaker. And I'm very excited hosting this speaker. This speaker is going to talk to us about something serious here. This speaker is going to talk about something very serious here. Why people must consider Long Reach over other businesses. You see, Sylvia managed to get us confused with all systems and leverage and all that. Now, the next person is going to let us know why you should consider network marketing on the basis of what Sylvia said. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what we are going to talk about next. Why must you consider network marketing? Why should you consider network marketing? And without much ado, ladies and gentlemen, I want to present to you Zipho Nogambula, popularly known as Z, Lady Z. But before I do that, let me just talk about who she is briefly. She is a sales coach with over 15 years experience in sales, over 15 years of experience. And she is a TV host and presenter on Long Reach TV Network, which is a global TV network on Facebook for the business of network marketing in Long Reach. Then she is also a stockist in South Africa for Long Reach, one of the most reliable stockists we can ever find. She's also a managing director of high-end properties and projects. She's a top leader in Long Reach International, and she is married with 4 children. You see, all the people talking today are responsible people. They are responsible people. And there's the kind of personality we bring into you this evening. She's also a mentee of one of the topmost leaders in network marketing, and for that matter, Long Reach International. Globally, she's been one of the nominees for network marketing, top leaders in the world. And I'm talking about no other person than SD4 Vivian Mokome of South Africa. We cherish this lady so much. She carries Longreach on her shoulders like no other person. And Lady Z is one of the mentees and partners of Vivian Mokome, which we all admire. Ladies and gentlemen, with some noise, some emojis, some excitement, please, let's drop something in the chat box as we welcome Lady Z into the house. Lady Z, over to you.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Just shout if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kennedy. I thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be able to share the stage with you today. And thank you so much to Leader Sylvia for a very informative information that she shared with us. So today I'm going to be talking on why Longreach Bioscience. Why should we go network marketing? And above all the MLMs that are out there, why should we choose Longreach Bioscience? Now, I'm going to be touching on the USPs, the unique selling points of our platform. Why is our platform special? Why do they leave and come back to our platform? Why are they still here to stay? You know, even people that joined when things were fired up and, and when things was shaky, you know, with the economy, they still believed in this platform. So first of all, our products, we've got very unique products, and our products, they sell themselves. Our products, they are very beneficial to everyone. So we cater for all races and we cater for all age groups. So our products, they are the fourth industrial revolution. What does that mean? You know, it means that we have smart machines and smart factories that produce goods more effectively and more productively, you know, so there is no chances of cross-contamination because we've got these machines doing this for us. Now, type 111, if I'm adding some sense to you right now, we are on the fourth industrial revolution. I haven't heard or came across any other network that is doing that currently. And also what also blew my mind away is the structure. You know, as I always say in my trainings, we need to be able to understand how we actually get paid from this platform, because the structure that we have, if you can understand it, you will see how you can actually make money from introducing one person, but have multiple income or multiple earnings from that one person. So what do I mean by this? It's the company, Longreach is the company that allows, Leader Sylvia touched on it, that you get paid even if you are not in the same country as the person that you've introduced into the business, you know, your success line. So think about it. Lockdown happened. When lockdown happened during COVID, the only thing or the only medium that we could use to communicate amongst each other was social media platform, social network. Can you see how the world has brought us together? Can you see how we need to always try and take positive of any negative experience that we have, because that allowed us to connect with everyone else globally. Look at the friends that you have. Look at the people that you have. And what is beautiful about this platform, we are able to sign people and earn even though they are not in the same country with you, right? You earn even from people that you haven't brought by yourself. I'm talking Longreach Bioscience platform. I'm talking Longreach Bioscience International platform. You earn from people that you haven't brought yourself, people that you have never met. I remember when Esti Nokuthula Molefe introduced me into the business, I as skeptical as I was, but I kept on seeing income every week. And then that got me curious to understand and to earn more, because now I was getting paid. And when I looked at my legs, at my structure, I didn't know these people. So this is what a tip that I'm gonna share with you today. when you are coming across an individual, when you are bringing a person onto this platform, never miss the opportunity. Never miss the opportunity to empower them with knowledge. Don't receive or look at them as that one individual, because they multiply. They are connected to people that you don't know. And that is the power of network marketing. All right. And that is the power of Long Reach Bioscience. And also the incentives that this platform gives us. It's incentives that benefit both the new upcoming person and the existing leaders. And I looked at it, I'm like, wow, in this platform, you can actually qualify for an incentive 10 times if you understand the structure, if you understand how you need to work. So don't be shy with sharing the information, and don't be shy with seeking the information, because it can only benefit us. It can only benefit you, all right? And then also, I haven't heard in the past, I know there's another company that just come now trying to copy and paste us, but they won't get it right. That is a conversation for another day. But in this platform, we are given an opportunity to run your business within the business. You know, we are given an opportunity to actually be a mini warehouse, to actually be, you know, a stockist. That doesn't happen in a lot of MLMs. I haven't actually come across anyone before I joined Long Reach, you know, and like I'm saying, there are upcoming ones. I've seen one that's trying to copy and paste, but it won't be original, because it's not Long Reach, you know what I mean? So that is such a great opportunity. And I want to encourage the people that are coming into the business, or the existing members, share the information of becoming a stockist, because in this business, you can only grow. You can only grow. So imagine you sign up a stockist that's going to have distributors that you wouldn't be able to connect to directly. It means your business is growing. So this is exactly why Long Reach remains unique. This is exactly why Long Reach remains the best. This is why I've heard Esti Tandega so many times calling it the real Makoya, the Skandaganda, you know, which is like the best of the best network marketing, because she's been here, she's proven it, she's seen it. So I want to encourage everyone that is here, if you've got extra money that you would like to invest in any type of business, network marketing is the way. And choose right, because Long Reach Bioscience platform is the best platform. And why am I saying this? We are getting paid in 5 different ways. 5 different ways in 1 week you get paid. And I've seen people that haven't been active in the business, but because they use the product on monthly basis, just 30 PVs. Think about it. 30 PVs, you can get it even for 600 rands now. You know, for those in South Africa, that is nothing. And that unlocks all other bonuses, and that helps you to earn. So what am I saying to you? Before we start complaining about recruiting, or we start thinking that recruiting is a challenge, let's get everyone to be a product user. Let's get everyone to get hooked. Because you know, once you start using our Long Reach products, you can't not use them again. You know, I've seen people now on social media, the buzz is exciting, how they're responding to our toothpaste. And that is a reality. It works. We've experienced it. So we need to get every household in our countries, everywhere globally, to use our products, because once they start using them, they will get hooked. And once they get hooked, everybody grows and everybody remains healthy. I hope I didn't take too much of your time, Mr. Kennedy.
Not at all. Carry on. Charlie, we love the fire. Carry on.
All right, thank you so much. And then also the other thing that I would like to add on, which is very, very important, it's not losing points. You know, we've got a system called PVs, right? PVs, which is the points that we collect on each product that we purchase from Long Reach. You can go, you can leave the company, you can be distracted, you name it. You can leave, but when you come back, your points will still be there. Now show me a company, an MLM company that gives you that allows you to generate points even when you are inactive. The points accumulated by the people beneath you, they still benefit you. Show me that. Type 111 if you're understanding me. Type 111 if you're understanding me. Let me repeat that. The reason it is important, or reiterate, the reason it's important for us to actually bring people onto our business, because this is how I normally explain it. Anything that happens beneath you, it can only affect you positively. So it should be in your interest for you to bring people, right? Because each PV that they accumulate for themselves, it counts for you. Are you hearing me, leaders? Are you hearing me, new members? So you bring someone and the person above me is running their structure. I could be their weakest leg, right? We refer to us as legs. So I could be their weakest leg and they could just, add people beneath me. I did not bring this person, but the points that this person collects, they benefit me positively. They benefit them positively. So great leaders, it is important, no matter how difficult you think it may be, no matter how challenging you think it may be, I need you to push through. I need you to push through. We've got the structure, we've got the best platform, we've got the best management. And talking about management, I think I need to bring this. There is no road that is going to be smooth sail. In your working company, in your employment, self-employed, and life in general has got ups and downs. But what distinguishes you from the rest? What distinguishes us from the rest? It's our uniqueness. It's how we deal with the negativity. It's how we deal with the challenges. So I want to encourage you. I want to say to you today, go out there, be your own boss. You've got the platform. You've got the structure ready for you. You've got it prepared. You don't have to invest in marketing Longreach. Longreach has done that. Longreach has done that. Longreach has got a website. Longreach has got headquarters that is in China. Longreach even owns universities. Type 111 leaders, if you're hearing me. We are part of a giant company. They own not only universities, but we've got a city. There's a Longreach city where everything and anything that is there is owned by our company. Can you see how powerful we are? Can you see that we have partnered with the best? So what is left for you to do is realizing your worth within this giant company and start advertising yourself. I am falling in love each day with the person that I am becoming. And mind you, leaders, the more you spend time and your money on the things that add value to you, you will never go wrong. Don't in a second think that you are doing it for someone else. You are doing it for you. I'm falling in love with the person that I'm becoming because any investment that I'm doing in my business, it's actually propelling me into the right direction. It's actually oozing my confidence. And that you can only get when you understand who you are. So great leaders, I think this is it from me because I know once I start talking, I don't stop. I think I've given you, something to take home with. Go do yourself, some research when you go back home now. Do yourself some research and understand who is Longreach and who are you within this platform. Thank you so much, Mr. Kennedy.
Thank you very much, Z. Charlie, this is the first time I'm hosting you like this. And trust me, this is super. I'd love to host you over and over and over. Anytime I hear you speak, Charlie, it's just fire. Anytime I hear you speak, it's just fire and fire and fire. Don't go yet, don't go yet. Ladies and gentlemen, where we've got into is going to be an interactive session. We've got into a very interesting aspect. We've heard about the economic challenges. We've heard about the Plan B option. We've now heard about a specific company that can give us a solution. At this point, we want to interact. We want to give about 10 minutes. If people have testimonies about Longreach business, about the products Z talked about, you want to share with us. If you have some questions for us, share with us. These are experts, these are consultants. We are about to give you free consultation services. If you have any question you would want to ask any of these amazing ladies or myself about the Long Reach business, please feel free. Raise your hand, you'll be unmuted and you speak. Or if you have some experience, some testimonies, we don't want exaggeration. We're not interested in that. The lady you see there, Sylvia, Z, myself, we are people of integrity. We're professionals. We don't want exaggerations. We want true testimonies. If you have a testimony about our products, testimony about our business opportunities, our trips, our commissions, anything you want to share to inspire someone, just to affirm what Z and Sylvia have said, please, the floor is open. You have a question also to ask us in the next 5 to 10 minutes. We want to take these things, then we're going to show you a strategy how you can build your business in Long Reach if you want to build it and build it well. So please, the floor is open. You ready? You raise your hand, we unmute you. Or you can drop your question in the chat box and I'm going to read it out so that our leaders can attend to it. Yes, any question, any testimony to share? Anyone? Okay, so Same, you want to share a testimony? Samuel Ajay, you want to share a testimony? Hello? Anyone would love to share a testimony before we give you the strategy or how to build a network marketing business? Anyone? Okay, so I have a comment in the chat box. Let me read that. Benedicta wants to know if you can teach how one can do the business on social media. Z and Sylvia, this question goes to you. Benedicta wants to know if you are available to teach somebody who would want to know how to build a business on social media.
Are you gonna take it, Sylvia?
Yes, let me try. So, yes, there are a lot of avenues where you can learn how to do this on social media. If you're already a Long Reach member and you are in any of the groups, you see that every now and then there are trainings that come up on social media, how to do your business on social media. And you have to attend all these trainings to get value to be able to impact. But what comes to the top of my mind currently is a social media training being run by Charles Tambo, and it's still ongoing. So you could look for Charles Tambo on Facebook. You could send him a text that you want to, from wherever you are, you want to join the social media training, and he will be very happy to add you to the social media group. He will let you know what the requirements are, etc. But yes, there's always training for social media. Thank you.
Z, would you want to add anything?
All right, let me add something that came up now in my mind when that question popped up. So thank you so much, Sylvia. Yes, the trainings, we do have them, as you have heard, on social media. And also, just to add on that, be mindful of how you carry yourself in social media, right? So what I mean by this, be mindful of what you engage to, you know, what sort of comments or what sort of posts do you comment on? Because now you are I almost said a walking vessel, but you are how can you are the image of Long Reach. You are Long Reach, right? So try and associate yourself with positive things, or associate yourself with professional, like in a professional manner, you know, and post relevant or useful post and try to stick on that. I hope I've answered you, Benedicta.
Yes, I think you have. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You have. All right, let me read the next question. iPhone, I wish we know your real name. if I do my PVs and I don't have any prospects, do I still qualify for trips and CAS? Someone is asking, I do my PVs and I don't have any prospects. Do I still qualify for trips and CAS? Would you want clarity to the question?
Leader
Would you
Z,
want to
you're
take that
muted,
question,
yeah.
or Sylvia, you understand it?
Leader Z
Can you hear
is
me?
taking it. Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right, Z,
All
carry
right.
on.
Okay, so iPhone, good day to you. The trips, it might be a bit of a challenge for you to achieve or qualify for them, because remember, anything and everything that we are doing in our business is of a structure. Remember, we said, we touched on it, you need to have 3 people beneath you. So usually the incentives, they are based on those legs, on those 3 people that you have brought, you know. So an incentive or a qualification is based on how much are you working in the business. So in order for you to move from point A to point B, it's not going to be easy to do it when you're running alone. Remember, we're in a business of pooling people beneath us. So, and it is very rare that you won't have someone. Remember, I said, even the person above you is running their business. If they see that you are a weak person onto your business, they can place people. So your interest should always be on the people that are beneath you. So yes, it might be a challenge for you to qualify for any trip in our business. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sylvia, would you want to add anything?
I think Lady Z has said all that the person needs to know. Our business is a referral business. You need to refer people to succeed in this business. If you do it alone, it may be possible, but it could take you forever. So you need to work with a team to be able to qualify for the trips and the cars. So you need to refer people to be able to succeed. So just as Leader Z has said, yes, I agree with her. You cannot succeed easily without a team or referring people to use the products.
Thank you very much. Ladies, I want to remind you that this is the Economic Storm, and today is Mother's Day. So we are allowing the ladies to answer all the questions as we bring them, okay? All right, another question for you. What's the purpose of the snake ingredient in some Longreach product? Ooh. Our sales trainer is here, don't worry. They're saying that what's the purpose of the snake ingredients in some of Longreach products? Z, over to you.
Let me let Leader Sylvia to take that one.
Okay. I've been put on the spot. Okay, so I'll try. We all know that the snake species has a lot of medicinal properties. And for people, even in the traditional medicine department, they use parts of the snake for different ailments, bone, skin, etc. So Longreach, as a Chinese company, and we know Chinese also value snakes, and they use snake for a lot of their healing and all that, curative purposes. So Longreach has researched into this animal or this reptile and seen that there are certain parts of it, like the oil, is good for our skin and for certain conditions like bone, etc. So they have refined it and have used it for our cosmetic products, also for some of the supplements. But all that we have with the snake properties is properly researched, and it is really working. So there's no need to be afraid of snake, because I think a lot of people, when they hear the word snake, they are like, they don't want it. But in the same vein, just imagine yourself eating cow meat because of the calcium. You like the bones. We use the bones of the cow for soup for babies, etc., because we know it is rich in calcium, iron, etc. So in the same vein, the snake has also been researched, and some parts or properties of the snake is used for cosmetic products and some supplements, which are good for our health. So there's no need to be afraid of it. Just embrace it as part of God's creation, and it's powerful. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let me pick the next question. They say Longreach is the best company. This is coming from Nukutula. I hope I mentioned the name correctly.
Perfectly.
All right. Longreach is the best company ever. We have built houses, bought cars, and traveled the world through this platform. Thank you. Thank you. That is Molifa Nukutula. Z, do you know the person?
Yes, that's actually my sponsor.
Wow.
Oh,
That's my
that person have
upline.
to say you are not okay
Wow.
with only your text. Molifa, can you please speak? We want to hear your voice. This is the sponsor of Leader Z. Please unmute yourself. Let's hear a word from you. How did you build the houses, the travels, the cars? Can you just share a word with us? Is the person a lady?
Yes, it is a lady.
Mommy, happy Mother's Day
everyone.
to you.
There she is.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit fluish, but I'm gonna try and speak. My name is Nokuthula Molefe. I'm still excited about this platform. I'm just quickly going to share a little journey about myself. I joined the business in 2017, December. And yeah, it's been a roller coaster. Everyone who is on this call right now, you'll understand that Longreach business is like any other business. There is ups and downs. I just wanna emphasize that, because most people, they hear that you bring your 3 and it's enough. Most people, you find them saying that I was told that I must bring my 3, but I'm not seeing my weekly pay. That, which is a wrong perspective to those people who are thinking that, because it's not about that. We build when we are in this business. You need to build. One thing that I've learned from my leader Z, I've learned something that I didn't know. I learned the sale. Z can sell. Z can sell. I always tell her that some people wouldn't want to buy a toothpaste, but because Z is able to sell that toothpaste to them, I can tell you now, Z can take a box of a toothpaste, take it out on the street, Z will come back with nothing. So that is what I've learned from her. I sell a lot, especially these days, because we don't get a lot of prospects at this stage. However, we are still making money just by selling our products. So that is what I've learned from Leader Z. As I was sharing earlier on, saying that I've managed to purchase a house for my family, a beautiful house for my family. I managed to buy cars through this platform. I managed to start other business because of this platform. So a lot has happened. I've traveled the world. I've never imagined myself being in USA. I've never imagined myself being in Greece. If you were telling me that I was going to travel like this 5 years ago, I was going to tell you that you are lying, simply because I was in debt at the time. I had no money. Like, everything was just dark. I didn't see myself getting out of the situation that I was in. But I was introduced to this platform and everything changed. and I was working, but it was like I was not working. I remember I used to buy cheap shoes that would last me at least for a month. And then another month, then I will buy another pair of shoes that will last me for a month, you know, because I couldn't afford to buy a shoe that is proper, that will last me forever. But Longreach has afforded me that kind of life that, you know what, you can buy anything that you want. Longreach has afforded me a better life in terms of health. I mean, I haven't seen hospital since I've joined Longreach. I remember I used to be hospitalized 3-4 times a year, even my kids. And I now understand that our business is not about money only. Our business is about changing lives. Our business is about health, because you might find someone who has a lot of money, who doesn't care about buying cars, who does not care about buying houses, but that person will benefit from our products health-wise, meaning if maybe you have too much cholesterol, you know what to take. If maybe you wanna lose weight, you know what to take. You know, there's quite a lot of products. I'll talk about the Pie Cup. The Pie Cup is, I call it a medicine for all the sicknesses, because once you take that Pie Cup, you know that you are healed. So ladies and gentlemen, whoever who is in this platform right now, who's on this call right now, you must understand that Longreach can change your life for better. Take it from me. It has done it for me. It has done it for many other people that I know. There's a lot of people who are living Longreach now, who are like, they just breathing Longreach. Like myself, I'm not working. I stopped working because I saw that the salary that I was receiving every month, it was too little. But if I'm here, even if I'm not getting any people that I'm signing up, but I have a stock that I will sell and I'll be able to pay my bills. So that's it. That's it from me, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Have anything to say to your upline?
Yeah. Thank you so much. I know she forgot that her daughter is actually graduating soon, and she got the scholarship through Longreach as well, which is really great. Yeah. So thank you so much for dragging me into joining Longreach. Because I was skeptical. I was skeptical, but she made sure that I joined. And like I said, you know, I would just like see money coming into my bank account, not knowing. So she was really patient with me, you know, to be able to actually do the business. So I thank you so much, Esti Thuli.
You're welcome. Oh yes, thank you for reminding me, Zippo, that yeah, my daughter finished her degree, and she's actually graduating this coming Wednesday through Longreach platform.
Wow, that's
Thank you.
good news. The system works.
It works 24/7. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are excited to hear about this scholarship, drop in the chat box your excitement. Let's show some love. Let's show some love for Molifa. Let's show some love for her. Longreach have made it possible for the daughter to graduate in the university, sponsored by Longreach. Let me just pick some few comments and then we just try to wrap up. All right, so someone says, ambassador of Longreach. Longreach has funded my dreams and I'm running a successful property business. Thanks to Longreach. Wow. Wow, we don't have time. Would have loved to hear how Longreach funded your dream that you are now running a property business. Kind courtesy Longreach. I'm sure at another session, we're going to talk about this. Esther Esinam says, what I also know about Longreach is that they are faithful. This is very true. This is very true. Sometimes the things we hear out there, Z, I'm sure you have experience in that. Sly, you also have experience in that. Yeah. Longreach is very faithful. Even if you earn $1 50 cents, Long Reach will pay the money to you. Very faithful.
That's true.
I don't know whether any of you have observed this.
That's
Very
true.
faithful. Yes.
That's true.
Sometimes the information coming from some individuals who have made themselves like politicians, or they just want to spoil things up or mess things up. They send the wrong signals out there. But thanks to websites and social media, you can get authentic information from Long Reach websites and so many other websites. You can connect with credible leaders across the world. And I'm sure when you knock on our doors, we'll be able to give you assistance. So Long Reach is very faithful, and they don't lie about the ingredients they use for their products. There are a lot of cosmetic products that has snake components in them, but it is not written on the products because of some of these comments and questions. So we can explain from this point of view as well. Thank you very much, Esinam Esther. We are very grateful. Someone also says that Alkaline Cap is like a doctor at my home. Z, you love the Alkaline Cap, don't you? Sly, you also do love it, and that is very true.
I love it too.
Yeah. So thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. So soon, we're just preparing to wrap up, but we cannot wrap up without just taking two testimonies or a word from two people who are new. It's not always that we'll come and take it from the top leaders and just go free. No, it's not always like that. When there are upcoming leaders, people who just joined and they are doing well, platforms like this, we want to hear from them, because there are people who join the business fresh and they feel like, I just joined, I can't do anything. It's the leaders who make it and they succeed, forgetting that we were also once like you. We were also once like you. Before we take them, there's a hand up. Let's listen to Linda. Linda, you have a question? Okay, I guess Linda, okay, Linda, ask your question. Linda? All right, I think she's not ready. Let's move on. So please, I have someone who just joined the business barely about a month ago, and this person has risen through the ranks. This person has risen through the ranks from Diamond 1 through to Diamond 2. And look at the number of team members this person has built over time. Within a space of a month, this person is having 42 team members and is a Diamond 2 member. This is amazing. Before I call Sammy, Joseph wants to share a testimony. Joseph, please, you have the floor. Joseph, share your testimony. Sammy will give his word and then we wrap up. Joseph, you have the floor. Joseph is a pastor and also a chartered marketer who have just joined Long Reach Business. Joseph, you have the floor. Joseph, you have the floor. All right, if Joseph is not ready, Sammy, please take over.
Okay, Ken, thank you very much. I'm very honored to be here. We're having this presentation with our leaders. So I'm very much honored. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I want to sound very practical here. When I got into the business, there were a whole lot of confusion. People say, why have you joined this business? A business that is illegal, a business that is a scam, a business that... So I realized that the misconception out there is a canker for anybody who wants to rise through the ranks. So I concluded that to be able to do this Long Reach business, you have to be able to deal with that perception that is out there. The perception that is out there. And the perception that is out there is like an addiction. It's an addiction. People have serious problem with network marketing. If you're able to deal with that perception out there, I tell you, my sister, my brother, you will break through. how can you deal with the perception that is out there? You have to have in-depth knowledge of the company, where the company is coming from, what is the company doing, what other businesses are the company, how do they produce, how do they get their raw material. But the information is out there that you have to chew it. You have to get it at the finger of your tips. You have to know the business that you are, because people want to get that information and be rest assured that they are dealing with a company that is going to continue in the foreseeable future. They don't want to partner with a company that they will put their small money in it or their big money in it, and one day we'll hear that the company has collapsed. That is why you yourself, because you cannot preach what you have not studied. You cannot preach what you don't know. The second thing too is about the product of the company. You have to know the product. My brother, my sister, when we finish this, I want to sound practical, like I told you. Just display the company, the product that you have at your disposal right now. Display it on your center table. As I'm talking to you, I'm watching my center table. Just display it on your center table and watch it one by one. Alkaline cap, what does it do? Snake oil, what does it do? Everything has been listed on a tag on the product. Just learn it. Go to YouTube, learn it, have it at your fingertips, learn it, understand it, know it, so that you can tell somebody about it. Another thing that I want to tell you is it's about the blood of Long Reach is team building. Team building. If you are not coming to build a team, then my sister, forget it. You have to be able to understand that the Long Reach thing is a business, and as a business will employ an accountant, a business will employ a marketer, a business will employ a production team, a receptionist to aim at getting profit. In the same way, when you come into Long Reach, the people under you are your employees, that you have to have an oversight responsibility on them. You don't leave them alone. You have to move them. You have to push them. You have to coerce them. You have to know what they are doing every day. It's a daily affair. Be with them, move with them, go with them, force them, and let them work. Because when the profit comes, when the commission comes, when the cars come, we are all going to enjoy it. Another thing that I want to end with is you have to target the people that you want to reach out to. Don't just move out on the street and be talking to everybody. Your ear will pain you. Your ear will pain you. You'll be on the phone all day and you will not have results. Target serious people that you maybe your friends, people in your church, that you see that this person is an industrious person. This person, you can see that this person love to have something. Person wants to add something to his income stream. This person, this time he tries, it fails. This way, target those people. Target your boss. Don't go, if it's a company, don't go target the people at the down, because when you target the people at the down and you get them later, when your boss come in, your boss will feel not too good to be under the subordinate. So target the boss who has influence on the subordinates, and later the subordinates too will join from the down, and all those people will come out to your destiny. So that is how I want to end with. Thank you very much. Hello. Hello, Ken. Hello, Ken, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. So I have ended. And I said that people in Long Reach should not just target anybody, not everybody, just everybody on the street. But then you should have a list of the people you want to target. Serious-minded people, target industrious people, Target people who want another income stream. Target people who want something to add up to what they are already earning, not just anybody. Otherwise, you end up targeting everybody, and at the end of the day, you have not gotten anybody. Target serious people, and the sky will be your limit. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sammy. Thank you very much. There's a new person who just joined the business, and I'm so grateful that he's done his own research, and from his experience, he never gave up, and he built on, and he's moving on. There's positive energy. If you got some value from what Sammy said, please drop 222 in the chat box. If you got some value from Sammy, just drop in the chat box 222. Just drop it in the chat box 222. Thank you all. We are about to wrap up, but before we take the final words from our two ladies, the top ladies in the house, I want to congratulate Sammy for turning Diamond 2. Sammy, congratulations for doing this, despite all the issues that you heard of. But before we take the final words from the two top leaders, before we go, I want to give you these 12 points that you can use to overcome the wrong perception people have out there. The wrong perception people have out there. Number one, people think network marketing is a scam. Go and tell them scams are where you give money to people and what they promise, you don't get it. In Long Reach, you give your money, you get your products. It's very simple. We sell products. People buy products from the company. So Long Reach cannot be a scam. It's just like you go to a mall, ShopRite. You pay money, you pick your product. How does it become a scam? It's never a scam. They promise you something, they give it to you when you do what you are supposed to do. But if you don't do what you are supposed to do, you don't get it. So if people tell you Long Reach is a scam, tell them no, it's not a scam. Something that Long Reach business is illegal. It is never illegal. Illegal businesses are businesses that does not conform to the laws of any country. Go and tell the people that Long Reach runs in several countries. In Ghana, we are 7 years. I think in South Africa, Leader Z, I think you are 8 years or 10 years. Are you 10 years now in South Africa? I'm not very sure. Z, you are muted.
Oh, sorry, and I'm talking here. Yes, yeah, it is our 10th year.
This is your 10th year, right?
Yes.
Exactly. And in America, Long Reach have been running. In UK, we are running. So if it's illegal, I'm not sure that with all this global presence, we could still be running. Most people fail. Some people think that people who do network marketing, they fail, they don't succeed. Well, my question is, do people also succeed? Yes, people succeed. So what do they do to succeed? Find out. The other thing is they think is buying and selling. In Long Reach, it is not necessarily or mandatorily you must buy and go and sell. Like all our leaders have said, build a team. Building a team here means that when people are interested in using the product, they can actually buy directly from Long Reach company through you, and they enjoy discount. So you don't need to worry stocking so huge if you can't stock like Z, myself, Sylvia, and the rest. It's not a must that you must stock up. Then people think that, what if I don't get anyone to join? My question is, you buy product, you get your product. If you get nobody to join, what do you lose? You go to a shop, they say they are selling product. It's $100. You pay your $100, you get a product. And they said, you know what? Though it's $100, if you would love to give us your name, date of birth, telephone number, ID, and so on, we can discount it for you for $50. So he said, oh, then that is good. I can save $50. Then they give you to buy it for $50 and take your name and details. Then furthermore, they say, if you can bring us some clients, we will pay you $100 extra. And you are not able to bring them any client. What did you lose? Maybe you've not thought about it. You lose nothing if you get nobody to join. But if you get people to join, you get so much. Some people say, what if the company collapses? And so what? Worst case, even if it collapses, what do you lose? Do you have any money with the company? No. You have no money with the company. You bought products and you got your product. What did you lose? Nothing. But hey, salvation has come. Long Reach is not collapsing today, tomorrow, or years to come, because we are very big. Go to YouTube, go to Facebook, read our profile, and you will see it. Some people think only top leaders make the money. For your information, I've said it countless times, and I will use myself as an example. Sylvia joined the business 2 years after I joined. But last year, Sylvia got a car fund. I didn't get a car fund. This year, Sylvia got more car fund than me. This year, Sylvia got more Dubai slots than me. Am I not a top leader? Didn't Sylvia join from the scratch? What is she achieving? So this is the best time to make money. It is not true. I don't have money to start. Like our leader said, you don't need the world. You don't need Bank of America to start Long Reach business. With as low as $100, $50, you can start this business. The market is saturated. It is never true that the market is saturated, because our products are daily consumables. They are toothpaste, they are soap, they are deodorant, they are mouth spray. These are things, ladies' sanitary napkin. Just look at the background of Leader Z. Look at the background of Sylvia. These are things that people consume every day. Every day people are consuming. So the market can never be saturated. People don't really get rich. That is false. You just heard Leader Z's upline, how she's making money, how the daughter have finished university, kind courtesy Long Reach. Somebody just said that I've started building a real estate property from the money from this business. So it's not true. Some people think the cars, the trips, etc. are not true. I'm here to tell you that it is true and it is real. We don't use our own money to travel or buy cars. The company gives us the money to do that. And finally, some people even think that the targets they give are unachievable. It is very achievable if you work at it. Ladies and gentlemen, on this note, I'll take final words from our two top leaders. I'm going to go all the way to South Africa, then I'll come to Ghana, and then Sylvia will close us. Sylvia will give us the final words, then we close. So Leader Z, any final words for us?
Thank you so much, Leader Kenny. I just want to say to the leaders or new people coming on board, you need to hold yourself accountable. You need to work what works, and you need to know your worth, and you need, there's so many things that are coming up and I don't want to be long, but the most important, don't blame anyone. Rather thank the person that has given you the opportunity to be here, and you need to use it at your advantage. Sell the product. If you can't build now, or if you can't introduce people, start warming up to the market by selling, and with the hope that you're going to convert them to business partners. So Long Reach works if you work. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Z. Sylvia, over to you.
Yes, thank you, Leader Z. I think I have personally gotten a lot of value from all that you have said today. And to the rest of us, Leader Z has said it all. If you are not getting people to join you, warm up by selling the products. I would want to add that by using the products as well, because you find people selling the products that they haven't used themselves. We are product ambassadors. That is, we as Long Reach partners are product ambassadors. Use the products yourself. If you are saying the products are expensive, how are you going to sell it, and how are you going to get people to join you? So use it yourself, sell it, and then build the business, because network marketing is a better option. Trust me, network marketing is the better option to see as a plan B. See Leader Z's upline, who's Sorry, I think I muted by mistake. Leader Z's upline is finishing the university by Longridge, Courtesy Longridge, fully paid. Longridge is turning lives around, and this industry is for Africa. Longridge is for Africa. Let's embrace it. Let's work it, and we will succeed. Thank you very much. Over to you, Kennedy.
Thank you very much, Leader Sylvia. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, I really thank you all for making time to join us today. I'm very grateful that you are all able to make some time to join us today. Today being Mother's Day, I wish you all the best, and I wish to leave you with Strength of a Woman by Shaggy. Whilst we unmute and say bye-bye. You can unmute and say bye-bye. Thank you all. I sign out. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Leader Z.
Bye.
Thank you.